my specialty in Bond was I would pick Odd Job and I would get the golden PP7 and nobody could fuck with me.
Got the gold one?
I was also the most crafty with the PP or the proximity mines. You know, straight terrorist shit.
Yo, look at the J's, that first down jacket, that 64 pack of Crayola crayons, man. This 12 pack is really some bullshit. Yo, check. I had a Game Boy, they play with Game Gear. Settle for the Griffies instead of the J's. Same year, same peers, that collections that mimic games.
Very fun project. We actually got to shoot a lot of footage of us like behind the scenes, and it was just fun, like bringing out old consoles, old video games, and thinking back to the days we used to play until we had blisters, calluses even on our, on our fingers, just for playing video games. So it was a really fun project, and we really think that everybody's gonna love this shit.
And I want to just say for the record, like we're not saying by any means we're the first people to come up with the idea to do like a video game song, because we know people have done that before, but this is just from, just like anything else, just from our perspective and how we see things, and just kind of just our own shit. So you know what I mean?
Now everybody, hey, come on! I said my name is James Jones and I came to play. I said when lace up my James.
I knew that there was like sometimes some of the beats kind of just spoke to me, and I kind of just went with them and ran with them. There's other ones that I just kind of knew what I wanted to talk about going into them. I had a range of topics that I kind of wanted to touch on, and I try to just kind of stretch the concept as far as it could go. You know what I mean? Because like I was kind of worried about starting off with the project, having it kind of get stale throughout the whole time, but I think we did a good job of keeping it fresh the whole time and just kind of switching concepts and things like that. So I think it shows how far all of us have come, really, just creatively, because this is we kind of set ourselves up in a box, and we determined how big that box was, you know what I mean, in terms of the concept of the album. So I think we did a really good job of going as far as we could with the concept of the album, and doing a good job of keeping that, like, everything new, like I said, and, so it stacks up with everything else, if not beyond everything else. Hopefully beyond, because that's the point, that's the goal.
Yo, check, as the TikTok, I picked the locks and picked the ticks from my raw spot.
Growing up, I played Sonic a lot, played RBI 93, that's probably my favorite video game of all time. We gotta put GoldenEye out there, even though I was like shitty at it.
Odd Job, tell me about the Odd Job.
I would be Odd Job a lot of times, because I was partial to little people and sports and shooting games and whatever in life, so. Or Boykins, what's up? What else? Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. Yeah, Sega Genesis was my shit.
I was about to say, favorite systems?
Yeah, Sega for me, because I never had anything else until I got a 64. So
Sega. Yeah, I wanted the Super NES, but my parents. One year I wanted to get the Super NES, but my parents got me a PC instead, and I was so pissed. But when they got me the 16-bit Genesis, I was good. I was good. Streets of Rage 2, that was my joint.
Hey yo, what up, it's James, chillin' like a villain with a Valium, sending them the ceilings open.
Man, big shit, hopefully, man. Hopefully we just grow as people and as artists, and we just keep pumping out good music for people to listen to, and keep, hopefully we can keep expanding people's minds. That's what we're trying to do, our own as well.
Yeah, just, hopefully the Give Up the Sticks project does real well, Clapisms, my project does well, and, hopefully, I really would like to do Quan 2 by the end of the year. We'll see what happens though, because Quan is an underground classic.
Slings there again, I can't win, let me think.
In my 4 walls, keep the sign on the door. Do not disturb, no text, no calls. Door till we fall, what we do is in sight.
What's the no odd job rule?
Oh, no, alright. Shoot. When I was little, we used to
This we in sight.
We used to say that you're not allowed to use Odd Job because he's so little.
Dude, what the
you couldn't
fuck?
hit him as easily as the other one.
Yo, I'm trying to record a CD. He's talking about Odd Job. Go ahead, finish, man. We just put this shit out like it.
What's the no odd job rule though?
Alright, so pretty much the rule is you can't use Odd Job because he's so much smaller than the other characters.
I don't like that shit.
What about Jaws though? Jaws is taller than everybody.
Yeah, nobody want to use him though because he could catch licks easily. You know what I mean?
I feel like the Odd Job rule is discrimination against short people. Alright, so I was never a fan of that shit. I feel like it's discriminatory. Which you can't tell, little people can't leave their house now. Next gonna be little people can't drive. People can't get married.
Little
Then little people
world.
gonna be extinct.
Yo, check. Close my eyes, all I see is a screen. I've been playing since 3.